Okay, so I'm gonna go from one side of my section all the way to the other with the tip of my brush, and I'm actually pressing on that scalp, and I want to make a clean line. My line should be parallel to my previous line, and I should only have a 1/4 of an inch slice subsection, okay? All right, so I'm slicing, pulling again to where every hair is nice and tight, and then I'm going to apply my 1 inch of product. And I put that on the scalp and took it up 1 inch, and then I'm gonna let it go. So you're gonna get in a nice little robot mode here of slicing, pulling, and applying. Don't over apply or overwork yourself, because then you're just gonna waste product, okay? And you can see that if I apply this on the bottom, it's easily gonna smash into my previous subsection, so all that hair color is gonna be fine. The problem comes in where you get in a hurry or you get lazy and you're taking too big of a slice. If I take a huge slice like this, then I'm definitely not gonna get every hair covered, and it's gonna be a problem when she comes back and says, you didn't cover all my grays. Okay, so I just took my slice, I pull and apply. Slice, pull, and apply. And you're just gonna have to get used to actually getting a little bit aggressive with your hair, okay? You can't be all scared to pull hair or scared to, push too hard or anything like that. So it actually feels really good when you pull the hair out slightly on the scalp. It really does give them a lot of relaxation. And most of your clients will always say, oh, I get so sleepy when I get my hair done. It's because it feels good. It's a scalp massage. Okay, so you can see, I can ask them to look down for a little bit also, but I'm still staying horizontal and I'm staying as clean and parallel to my previous section as possible. Okay, so slice, I pulled all that hair up and I do my 1 inch of new growth. And like I said, you should be able to get this done in under 30 minutes easily, more like 20, okay? The entire head needs to be done in 20 minutes because what's happening is our hair color and developer is having a chemical reaction, and that chemical reaction only lasts a certain amount of time and then it stops. Once the hydrogen peroxide activates that hair color, it starts the oxidation process, and you have to get it on the hair as quickly as possible so that you are getting the most power to cover that gray. You don't want to lose the potency of your chemical, because then it won't cover gray. This is why we have to be very careful with our developers. Our developers turn to water once they are exposed to oxygen, and then they will not process the hair properly, the hair color properly. So we have to make sure that our lids are nice and tight when we're done mixing our hair color. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the next quadrant in the back, and then the next video, I'm gonna show you how to do the front. And even when you get down here, still take your tiny little 1/4 inch subsection slices. We don't want to just grab this whole thing and slap it up there. We want to still, every little tiny hair, make sure you get it. These are your clients that are going to come in like clockwork. These are the ones that are going to pay your electric bill, your car payment, because these ladies are career women, mostly. They have offices, they have presentations, they've got meetings. They want to make sure their grays are consistently covered, okay? So they're going to come in every 3-4 weeks and get this done. All right, so the next thing I want to take this down, I'm also going to pull slightly and lay it down. So I'm not going to just grab the whole thing. I'm going to grab a little at a time and pull it down. Come over here. Okay, so as I do this, I'm still making sure I should be able to see from the side all my little slices that I made, my subsections. So what happens is that hydrogen peroxide, which is our developer, is activating our hair color. When we mix the two together, we have the oxidation process. So that is what is actually coloring that hair and changing it from gray to brown or blonde or whatever. So we want oxygen to get in there and help that process to keep happening. So if I just smash this all down on top of each other, oxygen's not going to get in there. Air can't flow through there. So we definitely want to make sure that we're just pulling it and laying it back down. And we should clearly be able to see still the scalp. Okay? We're going to move on to the front now, okay?